So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is Friday, February the 3rd. The time is now 10:48 a.m. guys. It was a beautiful Friday all day. Now let's move forward. Today's topic is going to be very interesting, but give this video a huge thumbs up to show love and support if you want to see more videos like this from me. And visit my website, adaycreations.com. Now today we're going to be talking about things you do that make your ex and a rebound stay together. Obviously you guys are like, what do I do that make my ex and a rebound stay together? Now, that's why we're going to get into it. Now, the first thing that you might be doing that makes your ex and the rebound stay together is that if you do not change, if you are still the same, if you're stalking them in some type of way or just being on top of them all the time, that's the things that make them get closer. Because now it's like, hey, it's been so long and my ex is still stalking me. Me and my rebound, we're over here trying to live our best life. And here it is, the ex is still coming back, stalking, calling, texting, emailing, whatever you're doing to still get in contact with your ex is what's pushing them closer. Because now your ex feels like he's the man, or your ex-girl feels like she's the woman. So now that's going to make them feel like they really did the best thing by shitting on you. So if you are constantly stalking them or trying to, entice your ex in some type of way, then that's the type of things that push your ex in a rebound closer. Because now your ex, you making them feel like, oh yeah, I left that person and they still on my, on my stuff. That's just how people think. So that's the type of stuff that makes them closer. Now, the second thing that you're doing that makes your ex and a rebound stay together, guys, is trying to intimidate or provoke the rebound. Now, I feel like this one is very important for us to understand. Yes, you may be upset, you may be disappointed, you may be feeling some type of way about that breakup. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to fight the rebound, if you're trying to intimidate them, if you're trying to provoke them into conflict, those are the type of things that's going to make your ex feel like, oh yeah, you trying to get at my rebound. So now you making your ex feel like the rebound is better than you. You making your ex feel like, oh yeah, you still on that person's stuff. You making your ex feel like, oh yeah, you still willing to fight over me. I'm still more important than you. Like, no. But if you're trying to provoke the rebound into, baiting them into conflict, now you making a rebound even feel like, oh yeah, I got your ex, and that person is in love with me now, and we building this relationship and a strong bond. So you pushing them closer because now you're giving them something to talk about. You're giving them something to connect with, which is both of them not liking you. So at the end of the day, if you're trying to provoke the rebound, you're making yourself look desperate. You're making yourself look clingy. You're making yourself, appear like you're stalking them. And in some ways you are, because if you're still trying to contact the ex after a breakup, then that's a clear sign right there. Now, the third thing that you could be doing that's probably making the ex and the rebound that's making a rebound and your ex closer, yeah, is trying to convince your ex that you are better than a rebound and you could do better by being, basically, your ex could do better by coming back to you. Now, if you're doing things like that, you're trying to entice your ex, you're trying to convince them and trying to win them over that they should be with you instead of the rebound, you're making yourself look really desperate. And in other words, what's going to happen is your ex is going to really feel like leaving you was the best thing that person could have probably done. They're going to feel like, oh, okay, well, this person is still on top of me. And in other words, that's going to really push them closer to that rebound, because now they feel like they got one up on you. Now they feel like they into something and they could do better without you, especially if you're showing them that you're still the same person that you was while you guys were together. If you're showing them that, you haven't changed much, like maybe a career opportunity, maybe going back to school, maybe getting into a new relationship. If you're still doing the same things that you was doing before you guys got together or while y'all was together, then that shows your ex that there's no growth in you. And why would someone want to be with someone who still hasn't grown? So I think that that's something else that's going to make your ex and a rebound even closer and want to build a stronger bond, because you're trying to come in between them, and that's going to make them closer. What we resist persists. Now, last but not least, guys, on the things that you do that make your ex in a rebound stay together in 2023 is embarrassing them on social media or maybe through texts or out in public. Now, this goes back to provoking. This goes back to stalking. This goes back to, trying to convince your ex that they should be with you. If you're embarrassing them in public, if you're, blacking on them, if you're disrespecting them, if you're provoking them in public, if you're talking about them to people that both of you guys know, and you're saying negative things about your ex in a rebound, then that is going to show that you are bitter, sour. And why would your ex want to come back to you knowing that you still have that same negative attitude, that same nagging personality, that same, disrespectful approach? That's going to make your ex feel like the best thing they could have did was stay with the rebound, make it work. Because now they know that them being with that person is getting under your skin. And that's all they want to do. When an ex goes to a rebound, a lot of times it's because they don't want to be alone, because they're insecure about being single, because they want to have somebody to call on. But to know that being with that person irritates you is what makes them stay together. Because now you're giving your ex the attention and the attention that they wanted from you. Like, oh, they want you to be thirsty. They want you to want to be with them and be on top of them all the time. And if they know that being with this person irritates you or hurts your feelings, they're going to stay with them just to get at you, just to get back at you, just to hurt your feelings. So yeah, these are the main things that people do that make the ex and the rebound stay together, and they don't even realize it because they're not aware of it. And that's why I decided to shoot this video today. So if you guys can relate to this video, make sure to leave it some comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this video, and let me know if you have an experience that maybe your ex has done or maybe you have done to make the ex and the rebound stay together. So like I always say, visit my website adaycreations.com, and it's always in the link down below. And guess what, guys, I have something else. I have a surprise in the next video that I will be introducing. And yeah, until the next video, guys, peace.